It's very kind of you, Martin. So 1.5 miles for this dress for the occasions handicap, and Meet Me in Meraki heading to the start now for Spires and Hartwell Limited and Mrs. E. Evans. David Evans, the trainer. John Egan in the dark blue with the light blue epaulets, light blue sleeves and cap. A Daughter's Love, number 5. Mr. Thomas Gaydon, David Flood, Dara Keenan, the white and blue quartered silks of A Daughter's Love. In black with the yellow sash, a winner here 15 days ago. This is Noble Grace, owned by Crawford Smith family. We're on Great Treks. The trainer Ashley Lewis claims 3, number 3, Noble Grace. So those are the first 3 heading down to the start. The remaining 3 about to leave the paddock now. First one out is going to be Belle of KT. Belle of KT running for Mr. May. Stanmore and Millie Wanacott looking for a double, wearing the mauve with the black seams on the jacket. Number 4, Belle of KT. And the field completed by Bulldog Spirit, Clive Elliott and partner, the owners, Bernard Llewellyn and Robert Williams, the trainers, and Daniel Muscat, the jockey. That's in red and green. And Clayton's Cola Tonic, owned by N.J. Clayton, trained by Dominic French Davis, and ridden by Jack Doughty. That's red with a white diamond. So A Daughter's Love is 2-1. Favourite at the moment. 5-2, Meet Me in Meraki. 9-2, Belle of KT. Noble Grace is 5-1. It's 8-1 Bulldog Spirit, and Clayton's Cola Tonic is at 25-1. The dress for the occasions handicap, 6 set to line up for it. Longest race of the day, over 1 mile and 4 furlongs. The stalls in the chute at the beginning of the back straight, and post time of 6:10 is 2.5 minutes away. So runners at the post. So Meet Me in Meraki has been running quite well the last twice. Second course and distance a month ago. There were only 4 in that race, but it was still a fair effort given what the winner has done since then. So every reason to think Meet Me in Meraki can be competitive. Belle of KT, she's won her last 2, now only narrowly at Bath at the end of last month. She's only been nudged up £1. She won at Southwell and at Bath. As I say, she's still off a low enough weight, but it was only a very, very fractional win last time. Look, A Daughter's Love, it revolves around whether she can reproduce it 8 days on. Because 8 days ago, she bolted up here by 10 lengths. She's got a £6 penalty, but she's due to go up 10, so she's £4 well in. If she can run that well again 8 days later, then the others are probably going to be struggling a bit. But she's a backable price, isn't she? Around about 2-1 the last time I checked. And yeah, still is 2-1. Meet Me in Meraki 9-4. So they have got closer together, this pair. Belle of KT 4-1. Noble Grace 11-2 for a last time out winner, but it was a very close finish last time. So starting to load. Noble Grace, the next one going in. Noble Grace moves forward, and not going to be much longer now. A Daughter's Love going in. And then waiting on Bulldog Spirit. And Meet Me in Meraki, last one. 6 of them ready to go, and they're off. The Dress for the Occasions handicap over 1 mile and 4 furlongs. Not a great deal of pace on early here. It's Belle of KT that has found herself in front of Noble Grace in second, Clayton's Cola Tonic in red and white, and then Meet Me in Meraki, who's rather tugging his way forward. John Egan trying to sit against Meet Me in Meraki, but he is racing very strongly and is now going to go into the lead. The back marker is Bulldog Spirit, so Meet Me in Meraki has hit the front and hasn't immediately settled any better when he's got there. He's opened up by about 5 or 6 lengths, going zestfully in a lead of about 7. It's growing. Belle of KT is in second place. In third is Noble Grace, a winner here 15 days ago. Then Clayton's Cola Tonic, ahead of A Daughter's Love, 10-length victory here just 8 days ago. And Dara Keenan on board. The back marker is Bulldog Spirit, as it is Meet Me in Meraki with a 10-length lead running towards the end of the back straight. Belle of KT, she's won her last 2 in second place under double seeking Millie Wanacott, and then Noble Grace, Clayton's Cola Tonic, Jack Doughty also looks for a double, and then A Daughter's Love and Bulldog Spirits. It's about an 8-length lead for Meet Me in Meraki, around the turn at the end of the back straight, and inside their last 5 furlongs, and on the long turn back towards home. Meet Me in Meraki. Belle of KT leads the chasing quintet, who are within 5 lengths of the leader now. Then Noble Grace, Clayton's Cola Tonic, A Daughter's Love, and Bulldog Spirit last of all. So Meet Me in Meraki's lead has been drastically reduced as they turn into the home straight. 3.5 furlongs left to go. It's down to 1.5 lengths. Belle of KT in second. Then Noble Grace, the black and yellow. On the extreme left, A Daughter's Love is coming there. Then Clayton's Cola Tonic and Bulldog Spirit both chased along. 2.5 furlongs left to race here. A Daughter's Love on the left. The mauve and black as Meet Me in Meraki folds is Belle of KT. In third position is Noble Grace inside the final 2 furlongs here. So it is A Daughter's Love on the left. On the right, Belle of KT looking for a hat-trick. A mare with the winning habit. Noble Grace is back in third. Then Bulldog Spirit as they head for the final furlong. The near side, A Daughter's Love. The far side, Belle of KT. Belle of KT has the advantage just to A Daughter's Love inside the last 100 yards. Belle of KT, A Daughter's Love trying hard, but Belle of KT completes the hat-trick and Millie Wanacott a double. Second home was A Daughter's Love, away from Noble Grace and Bulldog Spirit.